Welcome back, Travel Fam. Today we're exploring one of the most beautiful cities in Europe that I have ever visited, Prague. This place feels like stepping into a fairy tale, but like in a real story. Real culture and amazing people. There's some wild facts in here, so let's dive in. Prague is the capital of the Czech Republic, and people call it the city of 100 spires. And you will understand why the second that you see the skyline. Church towers, domes, medieval rooftops, all the buildings, crazy beautiful. The whole historic center is actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So a lot of you will see here is original and super well preserved. The city has a pretty deep history. Back in 14th century, Holy Roman Emperor Charles IV made Prague his capital, and that kicked off what's known as the City Golden Age. That is, when iconic spots like the Charles Bridge and the St. Vitus Cathedral were built. So speaking of castles, Prague Castle is another level. It was founded in the 9th century and is actually the largest ancient castle complex in the world, and it's so beautiful. For over 1,000 years, this place has been the seat of the Bohemian power. Fast forward to more modern history, Prague played a huge role in the 1989 Velvet Revolution. That is the peaceful movement that ended the communist rule in Czechoslovakia. That moment really shaped the city as you see it today. Prague has always been a cultural hub too. Think about like Mozart, Dvořák, Kafka, they all connected to this city. Plus, the Czech Republic has these unique art movements like the Czech Cubism, and they're famous for the Bohemian glass and the Czech crystal. They had some of the best in the world. A fun fact, Prague is the only major city in Europe that wasn't heavily bombed during World War II. That's why everything looks still so authentic and well preserved compared to other cities. Now, let me tell you some of the must-see spots in the city. Obviously the Old Town Square, the statue line of Charles Bridge, the actually Charles Bridge as well, the Astronomical Clock, which I loved, and of course the Prague Castle complex, which is huge. The Astronomical Clock is especially wild. It's ancient and is the third oldest astronomical clock in the world, and is the oldest one that's still working today. Super popular spot, people go there, take pictures with it, and it's just amazing how it works. The Charles Bridge is another classic. Built in the early 1400s, it has 30 statues of saints along the side and packs out with artists, musicians, and tourists from sunrise to sunset. When I was walking by, there were musicians playing, it was pretty cool. Prague is also home of the Charles University, founded in the 14th century, so yes, it is the oldest university in Central Europe. And if you wander into the lesser town, you will find the Lennon Wall, a constantly changing graffiti memorial to John Lennon, filled with messages of peace and art. And you can find my sticker there too. But Czech culture isn't just about history, it's also about vibes. The country is one of the least religious in Europe. Super outdoorsy, people love nature. Over 70% of Czechs go mushroom hunting at least once a year. It's like literally a national pastime. They also have the weekend chata culture, where families escape to a small country house to relax and just chill. And we also have to talk about the beer. Czechs drink more beer per capita than any other country in the world. Like there's no competition. The beer is actually cheaper than water in a lot of places. They even have beer spas, and yes, a beer spa is a thing. Like full-on spas where you bathe in beer. Definitely only in Prague. Oh, as another fun fact, for all my sci-fi fans, the word robot actually originated here. A Czech writer, Karel Čapek, invented it in 1920 in a play called R.U.R., which it comes from the Slavic word robota, meaning labor. I bet you didn't know that. Hey, Travel fam. What's up? We're here in the Powder Tower in Prague. This is our last night here, and then tomorrow we're taking the train to Budapest. So stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy what you see. Honestly, Travel fam, Prague, it's unreal. Like the history, architecture, culture, some of the coolest vibes in Europe that I experienced. The nightlife. So if you're enjoying this episode, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me reach my goal this year. I'm super close. I think we're like close to 100 more to go before the goal. But yes, more adventure coming up next. And again, thank you for watching, and I hope I see you in the next one. And let me know, hit those comments. What do you think? Have you been there before? Drop it in the comments.